Remember that US general who boldly declared he would do everything to bring down Ibrahim Traoré? Yes, the very same man who, not long ago, stood before the world and pointed a finger at Traoré, accusing him of stealing the precious resources of Burkina Faso. This was not just any accusation, it was a calculated move, a public spectacle designed to sway opinion and cast a shadow over Traoré's reputation. The general, a figure both feared and respected, used his influence to push a narrative that painted Traoré as a villain, a thief who was robbing his own people. But beneath the surface there was more at play. The general's words echoed through newsrooms and city streets, fueling debates and dividing communities. Was Traoré truly guilty, or was he the target of a larger scheme? The general's campaign was relentless, using every tool at his disposal, media, public appearances, and even whispers in political corridors, to undermine the young revolutionary. As the accusations grew louder, so did the tension in the country. People began to question not just Traoré, but the motives of those who sought to bring him down. In this charged atmosphere, the truth became harder to find, and the stakes grew higher with every passing day. He has just been kicked out, fired, and guess who did it? Donald Trump himself. In a move that has sent shockwaves through both Washington and the international community, former President Donald Trump has made the bold decision to remove the sitting U.S. general from his position of power. This unexpected action has left many political analysts and military experts speculating about the motivations behind such a dramatic shift in leadership, especially at a time when U.S. foreign policy in Africa is under intense scrutiny. The White House, known for its calculated decisions, has not released an official statement detailing the reasons for this abrupt change, but insiders suggest that Trump's decision was driven by a desire to recalibrate America's approach to its military and diplomatic engagements abroad. In place of the outgoing general, Trump has appointed a new lieutenant, Dagvin Anderson, to take the helm.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Anderson, a seasoned military leader with a reputation for strategic thinking and diplomatic finesse, is expected to bring a fresh perspective to the role. His appointment signals a potential shift in U.S. military strategy, particularly in regions where delicate alliances and emerging partnerships are at stake. The transition of power was swift, with Anderson stepping into his new responsibilities amid a flurry of media attention and speculation about what his leadership will mean for America's future military operations and foreign relations. According to sources close to the administration, one of the key factors influencing Trump's decision was his desire to foster peace and stability in West Africa, particularly with the government of Ibrahim Traoré in Burkina Faso. Traoré, who has emerged as a significant figure in the region, has been at the center of both international praise and controversy. Trump, recognizing the importance of building strong diplomatic ties with rising African powers, appears to be prioritizing dialogue and cooperation over confrontation. This approach marks a notable departure from previous strategies that often relied heavily on military intervention and pressure. The message coming from the Trump camp is clear. There is no interest in destabilizing Burkina Faso or undermining its current leader.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Could open the door to new opportunities for collaboration in areas such as security, economic development, and cultural exchange. By signaling a willingness to work with Traoré's government, Trump is positioning the United States as a partner rather than an adversary in the region, a move that could have far-reaching implications for U.S.-Africa relations. Reports from inside the administration indicate that Trump has gone out of his way to assure both American and Burkinabe officials that he harbors no ill will toward Ibrahim Traoré. In fact, Trump has been quoted as saying that he sees great potential in working with Traoré, describing him as a pragmatic leader who is open to constructive dialogue. This sentiment has been echoed in private conversations with advisors, where Trump has emphasized the importance of building bridges rather than burning them. The former president's approach is being interpreted as a strategic move to enhance America's influence in Africa through partnership and respect, rather than through coercion or force. Trump's optimism about the future of U.S.-Burkina Faso relations is evident in his recent statements. He has expressed confidence that, under the right circumstances, the two countries could forge a strong and mutually beneficial alliance. This vision includes increased cooperation on security matters, joint efforts to combat extremism in the Sahel region, and expanded economic ties that could benefit both nations. Trump's willingness to engage with African leaders on equal footing is being seen as a refreshing change by some, while others remain cautious, waiting to see if these words will translate into meaningful action on the ground. Behind closed doors, Trump has reportedly acknowledged that the previous general's approach was becoming increasingly aggressive and risked jeopardizing the delicate balance of diplomatic relations with Burkina Faso.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Sources familiar with the situation say that Trump was concerned about the potential fallout from a hardline military stance, which could have alienated key partners and undermined years of diplomatic progress. By making a change in military leadership, Trump is signaling a commitment to a more measured and thoughtful strategy, one that values dialogue and partnership over unilateral action. Ultimately, Trump's decision to replace the general and pursue a new direction in U.S.-Burkina Faso relations reflects a broader shift in American foreign policy priorities. By choosing to engage with a rising African power through diplomacy and mutual respect, Trump is hoping to lay the groundwork for a lasting partnership that can address shared challenges and seize new opportunities. As the world watches to see how this new chapter unfolds, one thing is clear: the future of U.S.-Africa relations may be entering a period of unprecedented cooperation and possibility.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
This moment marks a monumental victory for the Alliance of Sahel States, a coalition that has, against all odds, stood firm in the face of immense challenges. The unity displayed by these nations is not just a political achievement, but a testament to the enduring spirit and resilience of the African people. For years, the Sahel region has been at the crossroads of conflict, foreign intervention, and internal strife. Yet, through determination and a shared vision, these leaders have come together to chart a new course for their countries and for the continent as a whole. This victory is not just for the alliance, but for every African who has ever dreamed of true independence and self-determination. It is for the millions who have marched in the streets, waving their national flags with pride, and for those who have raised their voices against the lingering shadows of colonialism. Across the continent, from bustling city squares to remote villages, people are celebrating a renewed sense of hope. The message is clear: Africa will no longer be defined by the ambitions of others, but by the aspirations of its own people. The anti-colonial movement is alive and stronger than ever, fueled by a new generation that refuses to accept anything less than dignity and freedom. As we witness these historic events unfold, we are reminded that history is not just something we read about in books. It is being written right now, by courageous leaders like Ibrahim Traoré, and by ordinary citizens who refuse to be silenced. Their actions echo across borders, inspiring others to stand up for justice and sovereignty.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
The rallying cry of Africa First, Africa Forever, is more than a slogan. It is a declaration of intent, a promise to future generations that Africa will always put its people, its culture, and its future at the forefront. The world is watching, and the significance of this moment cannot be overstated. It is a turning point, a bold step toward a continent that is united, proud, and determined to shape its own destiny. Now, more than ever, it is crucial to spread this message far and wide. If you believe in the rise of a free and united Africa, if you stand with those who are fighting for sovereignty, dignity, and a brighter future, share this post. Let your voice join the chorus of millions who are demanding change. Together, we can amplify the call for unity and independence, ensuring that the world hears the heartbeat of a continent on the rise. The journey is far from over, but with every story shared and every voice raised, we move one step closer to the Africa we all believe in. Share this post if you believe in the rise of a...
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Join Quickiefeeds as we bring to you this 8 minutes video of history. Chapter 1. In the heart of West Africa, a remarkable transformation is underway. Burkina Faso, a nation often overlooked on the global stage, is now capturing attention for all the right reasons. The story of its infrastructure revolution is not just about roads and concrete, it's about hope, determination, and the power of visionary leadership. In less than a year, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso has achieved what many thought impossible. A 5,000-kilometer tarred road project, now 90% complete, has redefined the nation's landscape and its future. These roads are more than just pathways, they are lifelines connecting communities, opening up markets, and bringing essential services closer to the people. The scale and speed of this achievement are unprecedented in the region, and it's changing the game for millions. Consider this. For over 15 years, Burkina Faso managed to build just 3,000 kilometers of paved roads. Progress was slow, and many regions remained isolated, cut off from opportunity. But in under a single year, that number has soared to 5,000 kilometers. This leap forward is not just a statistic, it's a testament to what can be accomplished when leadership is bold, focused, and unafraid to challenge the status quo. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, a young and dynamic leader, was not content to simply give orders from afar. He was consistently present on site, walking the dusty paths, talking to workers, and ensuring that every promise made was a promise kept. His hands-on approach inspired those around him, motivating teams to push through challenges and deliver results. This is what real leadership looks like: leading by example, being accountable, and never losing sight of the bigger picture. The impact of these new roads is already being felt across the country. Markets are busier, schools are more accessible, and healthcare is within reach for more families. Communities once isolated by rough terrain are now connected, and the sense of pride among citizens is palpable. This is what vision, action, and unwavering dedication can do for a nation, transforming not just infrastructure, but lives and futures. Let this be a wake-up call for the rest of the continent. The progress in Burkina Faso is proof that with the right leadership, even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. It's a message to every African nation. The potential for greatness lies within, waiting to be unlocked by those willing to act with courage and conviction. The moral of the story is clear: Africa does not lack potential. What it needs is committed, visionary leadership that believes in the power of its people and the...
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Promise of its future. Burkina Faso's journey is just beginning, and its example shines as a beacon for the entire continent. Chapter 2. In a move that has captured the attention of the entire continent, Burkina Faso has taken a bold step towards African unity and integration. This chapter explores a groundbreaking decision that could reshape the way Africans travel, connect, and collaborate across borders. President Ibrahim Traoré has officially declared Burkina Faso visa-free to all Africans. This means that citizens from every African nation can now enter Burkina Faso without the need for a visa, making travel simpler, faster, and more accessible than ever before. The airport in Ouagadougou is now a symbol of this new era, as travelers from across the continent are greeted with open arms and a sense of belonging. President Ibrahim Traoré has made it clear, in his vision, there are no boundaries between Burkina Faso and any other African country. He believes that the artificial borders drawn during colonial times have only served to divide people who share a common history, culture, and destiny. By removing visa requirements, Traoré is sending a powerful message to the rest of Africa. Unity is possible, and it starts with breaking down the barriers that keep us apart. According to Traoré, boundaries are nothing more than imaginary lines that have been used for decades to prevent Africa from realizing its full potential. He argues that these borders have stifled economic growth, limited opportunities for young people, and made it harder for families and communities to stay connected. By challenging the very idea of borders, Traoré hopes to inspire a new generation of Africans to think beyond nationality and embrace a shared identity. For anyone wishing to visit Burkina Faso today, the process has never been easier. All you need to do is book your flight, pack your bags, and prepare to experience the warmth and hospitality of the Burkinabe people. There are no complicated forms to fill out, no long waits at embassies, and no expensive visa fees. Instead, you'll find a country eager to welcome fellow Africans, to share its culture, and to build new friendships that cross borders and backgrounds. President
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
right now is not just one leader with a bold vision, but many. Imagine if every African country had its own Ibrahim Traoré, leaders willing to put unity, progress, and the well-being of their people above all else. This is more than a policy change. It's a movement towards a future where Africa stands together stronger and more united than ever before.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
Chapter 3. In the heart of West Africa, Burkina Faso stands at a crossroads, its people yearning for stability, progress, and a voice in their own future. The nation's vibrant culture and resilient spirit are reflected in the bustling streets of Ouagadougou and the proud display of its national flag. As the country faces challenges both old and new, the question of leadership and democratic values has never been more important. Ibrahim Traoré, the current leader, has made a historic promise to the people of Burkina Faso. He has announced that he will organize free and fair elections in the year 2026, giving every citizen the opportunity to choose their next leader. Traoré has publicly declared that if he does not win the trust and votes of the people, he will willingly step down, respecting the will of the nation. This commitment is a powerful statement in a region where peaceful transitions of power are not always guaranteed. Despite the overwhelming support and admiration he receives from many Burkinabe citizens, Traoré has made it clear that his goal is not to cling to power as a military leader. Instead, he aspires to serve as a democratic president chosen by the people through a transparent and legitimate process.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.
He has engaged with civil society, youth, and the media to ensure that the voices of all citizens are heard and respected. The upcoming elections scheduled for next year are being prepared with an unprecedented level of transparency. Traoré has invited international observers and is working closely with local organizations to guarantee that the process is open and fair. From voter registration drives to the counting of ballots, every step is being designed to ensure that the world can witness Burkina Faso's commitment to democracy. The hope is that these elections will set a new standard for integrity and participation in the region. The moral lesson here is clear. True leadership is defined not by the desire to hold on to power, but by the willingness to empower others and respect their choices. Ibrahim Traoré's actions are a testament to the values of democracy, unity, and hope for a brighter future in Burkina Faso. This is truly a leader.
Enjoying the content? Hit that follow button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and behind-the-scenes peeks. Your support helps create awesome content. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks.